Yeah, and his teammate is really good. I mean, you see Rooney to the left, but this is a great chance for London to go 1-2 and add to their lead. Dylan Carter was spectacular on the relay yesterday. He was 45 plus. The only two guys to break 46 on the relays were London, Chalmers and Carter. And by the way, no Caeleb Dressel in this event. Yeah, Chalmers and Carter, you see those green caps way out front right now. Chalmers, no problem, should win this with ease. The only one left to challenge for second is Rooney, way up there at the top. But I think it's close to a 1-2 finish for London.
Chalmers is gonna get it done, won't be enough to get a jackpot, we'll find out. And London goes first and third. The first two victories on day number 2 belong to the Roar. Oh, 12 points more tacked on, so 18 points scored by London as they outscore the rest of the field and the men's 100 freestyle.
Yeah, that again, we saw Tucson. If it's anything like that for the men's 50 skins, Murphy is certainly going to be the favorite. She also has the fastest time of the season, 57.90. The world record holder, if you're wondering, Katinka Hosu, they might be able to have her next weekend for iron.
Look at Gastaldello trying to find her form from a season ago. She finds herself actually 2/10 behind Beta Nelson.
Boy, Beta Nelson was out flying though, fit 26.3. Boy, this, you know, however this shakes up, you've really got to start feeling good if you're head coach David Marsh with Gastaldello starting to really find her form now.
Beta Nelson stayed under the longest, but Gorbenko's gonna join Gastaldello as LA, they go 1-3. Gastaldello gets her first 100 IM victory. That is huge for the current. Oh, that's gotta feel good if you're Beryl Gastaldello.
Did you see her reaction? You've gotta watch her reaction at the end because it was just said, she literally just said, finally, I finally got one. She's just shaking her head. There you go. It's like a big sigh of relief to get that one out of the way. Bridesmaid all year long, and last year, she won everything. I mean, she was such a huge part of this LA team, and now she finally won an event this ISL season, and the timing couldn't be more perfect as LA hoping to make it to the Final Four, and along with Gorbenko's winning. You see the reaction right there.
They're going to find themselves currently in second ahead of the Condors. And let's go down to the pool deck. Beryl Gastaldello getting her first win. She's down with Mark.
Beryl, talk us through that. You're so happy.
Yeah, I'm super happy. Oh, man. First, I wanted to see you because it's been a while. Second, I wanted to do it for my team. And everyone supporting me and watching me. It's been difficult, so I'm super happy right now.
And now Dressel coming onto the pool deck, swimming the 100 IM, the event that he has the world record in.
It's very similar to yesterday. He came in and swam a couple relays. The 53 today, he has one individual event and one relay. He just arrived into Eindhoven. I texted him back and forth a few days ago, and he literally arrived the day before the match started. So, you know, that jet lag is certainly going to take effect. And once he starts to get adjusted to the time change and everything, he's just going to get better and better, obviously.
And Orsi trying to outlast Dressel and Duncan
Here they
Scott.
come, though. Here they come. They're starting to make a charge. There goes Dressel's underwater. Scott's looking great.
Orsi trying to hold on, but Dressel kicking it to another gear, and Caeleb Dressel gets his first win in Eindhoven. Orsi winds up fourth despite the fact that he was the leader 75 meters through. London trying to get their first playoff win on top with 377.5 points. How big of a deal is it that Dahlia didn't have to swim the 200 butterfly? How does that help her?
I think, come in fresh, no 200. I think that puts her in the favorite position here. Even with the 200 fly, she might be the favorite. But certainly, Not having that 200 butterfly, what was that, 45 minutes ago, it's going to help her here. Just to stay sharp.
Eddie Kromowidjojo down at the bottom, battling against Dali now they're on the right side of the screen, and Dali has got a lot of room to make up, but she stays the longest underwater, trying to close things out, but Kromowidjojo in the lead, goes down to the touch, and Iron getting it done. Dahlia winds up second.
Well, she's one of the best swimmers in history for a reason. She's the ISL record holder for a reason, 24:77. She almost broke her own ISL record. She was 18 100ths.
London dwindle under 50 down to 34 points. London.
Santos, the old man, look at that, 41 years old. Fastest this year. He missed his world record by 6 100ths of a second, which was tied by Szabo earlier this year. And there he goes.
And he just explodes off the block.
His only event today. Will he get it here? 21:75 is the world record.
Santos screeching towards the wall, and he goes 21:98. It's still going to be a huge jackpot win for Iron.
Boy, he had it until about 45 meters. He fell off right there at the end. He didn't have a great finish. And look at the jackpot. Oh my goodness. And Shields was really good as well, Bernie. Lost in all this was Tom Shields at 22:26. That was very close to Caeleb Dressel's American record of 22:04. He was only 22 100ths off of that.
Santos winning on the men's side, and the Condors still find themselves third. London in the lead. Well, the current, as you just heard, awaiting the skins. They would need 2 skins winners. Well, the key is to survive this first round that is loaded with backstroke talent, top to bottom. And don't count out the possibility of LA winning both of the skins.
Toussaint's got to be careful here. She's got to get into the Final Four, which should be easy, but she's got to lay off just a touch to make sure that she's got enough legs to get in there in the other 4. Boy, this is tight right now. She's close.
Smoliga, Nelson, Toussaint, Atherton, who will move on? Smoliga, Henny, London gets 2 on, as well as Toussaint and Atherton move on, and the current, they are boxed out of the second round.
How about that, man? That was tight. 15 100ths of a second separated. Boy, this is...
And Nelson's on the outside looking in once again.
Yeah, they really needed Nelson to get in there. Now it's all up to Olivia Smoliga.
Come on.
If those two end up making it, it's over. 0.51 on Toussaint's reaction time. Dang, that's quick.
Smoliga, though, looking real good. The leader, 25 meters in, right there. Next to her, though, is Atherton. Toussaint trying to stay under.
No.
Didn't have a great breakout at all.
She didn't have a good
breakout. And Smoliga is going to move on with Atherton.
Toussaint just cannot go that back-to-back. It doesn't really matter what she did. She was way back, 0.65. And then there was a jackpot in there with Hanik in the 100.
And Atherton did take down Kylie Moss in match 9 in the backstroke skins.
Oh, it's quick off the block. Boy, Atherton was great. 0.58. She smokes Maliga off the blocks.
And Atherton, she's gonna have a lead with 25 meters to go, trying to get London. The Skins win, trying to extend their lead. Smoliga, can she close on the world record holder? Atherton, gets it done for the Roar. They picked the Skins, they picked the right stroke, and Atherton roars to victory.
Wow, what a great race. And Smoliga came back, and Beta Nelson just wonders what if. 27.19 to 27.35, 16 one-hundredths of a second was the difference. And Minna Atherton, and now that lead has ballooned to over 30, right, Bernie?
Got 34 points.
That's almost impossible to come back on, especially when you've got Guido and Diener coming up for the mint, and London will end up most likely, and Beta Nelson just knows, she came back, and
London with a 34-point lead with one event still to come, men's backstroke skins.
So that's the bad news for Cali, is they really only have one shot here, and that's Stewart. So,
and we saw what a difference London getting both swimmers into that second round meant. Ryan Murphy up at the top of lane number 1, trying to close out the day for LA Current, who won the second match of the season.
Jesse Poots goes in, replacing Brody Williams, who swam the 50 yesterday.
Murphy looks so good going out, trying to make sure that for sure he is going to move on. Diener right with him.
That top 4 looking good.
And London, they are going to move on, and they're going to win it because Diener gets the win, and Cali is out.
Done. 7th and 8th. And it's over.
London, the match 4 winners.
Different winner. These playoff matches, have we ever seen anything like that?
Unbelievable, and likely the 4 teams you're going to see in the grand final. Of course, there'll be 1 week of playoff action next week.
Murphy's 0.48, Bernie.
A whole other level, right?
Anything under 0.50 is almost considered a false start. I mean, that's how quick that was. That fastest start of the season, no problem moving on.
Murphy, Diener, on to the final round, and the Skins Masters got a chance to get another Skins victory.
0.48 on his second 50 of the Skins. And he jackpots there, so he creeps closer to MVP standings here. Diener wins the 200 here this weekend. Murph wins the 100. Murph wins the 50.
Still under 0.49.
0.49. So he beats Diener off the block by 12 one-hundredths of a second. Let's see what the race ends up being. Diener's right there with him. No, never mind. Never mind.
The Skins Masters done it again for LA. Ryan Murphy, Skins winner. Not a way to close things out for LA, headed into the final week of the playoffs. And Murphy will find himself second in the MVP standings as he winds up with 56 points scored. Toronto with 1 week of action still to come. London, the fourth different team to get a playoff win.